We're rolling. We're rolling. It's legit. It's my second time.
We'll do it live.
We'll do it live.
Hi, friends. It's day 3 of Riot Fest. It's slightly moist. Okay, it's extremely moist, but not in here. Here,
Well,
it's moister. Because my festy bestie is here, Jacob Gibbons. Hi.
yes, Lauren.
Okay, so
I'm
you
so
gotta
happy to be
explain
here.
to me, you're like officially partnering up with Riot Fest?
Always.
What?
Always.
How did you
so,
do
like,
that?
last year, they were like, come out, hang with us. We'll play your video on the Jumbotron. And this year, they were like, please, we can't go another festival without you being here. You have to be here. So I'm here.
I'm so glad.
Forever a partner.
So you got on site yesterday.
I did.
What
I
are some
did.
highlights from yesterday?
Highlights from yesterday, probably one of the coolest moments was I got invited behind the drum set on stage during the NoFX set. I have never had that vantage point in my entire life. Like, I've never
Really?
stood on stage and looked out at the crowd. And it was magical to see all the singing faces, all the people just going crazy. And I mean, obviously the sound is not as good back there as it's going to be out there. But it was a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity.
Totally.
Loved it. Yeah.
And you came home with a swag bag?
I did. I left with a swag bag, which included a rain jacket, which is perfect for the event today.
Beautiful.
Yes.
All right, so let's do a fit check.
Okay.
My voice is cracking. It's been a long 3 days. All right, so we got some shoes that you're probably prepared to throw away.
Yes, exactly. I chose the shoes that I was like, these shoes, if they get destroyed, they're done. Throw them in the trash.
And then you have some pre-mudded jeans. I feel
Yes.
like that's an LA thing where you buy the jeans that are already dirty.
Yeah, what I do is you go into a boutique shop and you say, give me the worst jeans possible for the highest price.
Yeah.
And LA goes, done and done. And that's what they are.
And then take a look at this shirt.
So this is a special edition mayonnaise shirt from the Smashing Pumpkins Madame Zuzu's shop. And because it has 666 on it, I thought it was perfect for today because we have Slayer today. I
That's
gotta
so
have
metal.
the touch of the devil with a little bit of mayonnaise.
Well, you gotta have some mayonnaise.
You gotta have some mayonnaise.
Like, what's Satanism without mayonnaise?
Exactly.
It's just a dry sandwich.
That's in the handbook, I think, the Satanist handbook. It's like, step 1, mayonnaise. Step 2, Satan.
You heard it here first,
You
kids.
heard it here first.
Oh my goodness.
Yes.
What did you get into last night?
Last night I was here till the end. I was through, back closing out the show, which was fantastic. And, with the traffic and everything, got home pretty late. But I didn't do any of the after shows. I
Because you
should
were
have.
smart.
I know.
I was not smart.
You went to an after show? Where'd you go?
I went to 2 after shows.
Good for you.
Like a maniac.
Good for you. Living
I
the
went
dream.
to this started Wednesday.
Oh, I love that. That's how my arm looked last year.
This is a badge of honor.
This is tame. Look at that.
Aw.
Unbelievable.
Don't worry. It doesn't.
All
It's
right.
okay that mine's bigger than yours. Wonder powers unite.
Exactly.
No, I went to. I saw Cursive last night at Reggie's.
So I saw Cursive just before I met with you and Tim Kasher, and I just recently got acquainted. So what was so great was I was standing there in the crowd, and he was up on stage, and I went like this, and he saw me and gave me a little, like a little smile, and I was like, yeah.
He better not be treading on my festy bestie territory. I'll kick his ass.
He would never. He would
Okay.
never. He doesn't have pink hair like you
My
do.
best friend.
Or magenta.
It's magenta this year. And then I went to see Gel at Cobra Lounge.
Awesome.
Almost died in the pit,
Of course he did.
as you do.
Yeah, I heard Gel when I was coming in today. It sounded amazing.
Yeah.
Really cool.
They're badass. And they're from here.
Yeah.
So, good stuff.
Awesome.
What's on the docket today? What are
So,
we? What's
This
should we
is
do
this is kind of So this is my metal day.
Yep, that's why it's
because,
red.
Yeah. So after this, I would definitely want to see Gwar.
Gwar.
I want to see Lamb of God.
Wait,
I want to
did
see
you-
Rob Zombie, and I want to see Slayer.
Okay, so you're staying on this
I'm staying.
side of
I'm
the
staying
page.
here. That's where you're gonna find me for the last
I feel like
3
I
hours.
need to run all the way around. So Laura Jane Grace and Catbite are doing an Operation Ivy set.
I do want to hear that so bad. So it's like,
Which
gotta
is,
pick and choose.
It's huge because Riot Festers have been demanding an Operation Ivy reunion since
know.
this festival's inception almost 20 years ago.
Right.
And so Laura Jane Grace and Catbite are
Finally.
putting that load on their backs.
Right.
And I
Carrying
saw
it.
some clips. They did House of Blues, I want to say last night or the night before.
Awesome.
Crushing it.
Yeah.
Absolutely crushing it.
Yeah, it's gonna be so good. It's gonna
gonna
be
be
so good.
It's going to be
You
great.
have to run around this fest. That's what you have to do. You get so much exercise just going stage, 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 stage. And at least it's cool today.
Yeah.
But I have good news for you. I have really cool
Really?
news for you.
Really?
So
I
we
love good
interviewed
news.
last year.
Uh-huh.
And during that interview, you had seen my movie House Harker. And you said to me, Jacob, is there going to be a House Harker 2? And I flat out said no. But I'm telling you here, right now, first time publicly ever spoken, we are in talks
Ooh!
about the sequel.
Yay!
We
That's
are
the
in
first
talks.
step.
The team has discussed it, and there is a demand for another bad House Harker movie.
Hell yeah, there is.
So
That is the best way to get your Halloween season started, by the way.
Absolutely. Like, if you're watching this interview, it's probably spooky season now, so you got to watch House Harker 1. It's on Amazon Prime and Tubi, and it's a dumb vampire comedy, so...
It's super dumb, and it's super great.
That's the only content I put in the world. Super dumb, super great.
If only everybody else could aspire.
Yes, right?
To
hey,
that.
kids, you too, one day, could put stupid, dumb, fun things in the world.
Yep.
Yeah.
Speaking of,
Yes.
if you were an action figure, what 2 accessories would you come with?
Oh, that's a great question. Some kind of portable music player.
Sure.
There would be a Walkman or a CD. Now, Discmans, they famously would skip if you carried them around.
Oh,
So
yeah.
I'd have to go for like a Walkman.
Okay.
That I have with the accessory of a Walkman.
That makes sense.
And then the other accessory I would have with me, the Steve Martin arrow through the head. Because I'd want anytime somebody was like, what are you doing? I would just go, bam. You know what I mean? I would be like, you can't hurt me now. There's already an arrow through my head.
There is no answer that is better than that one. You win.
Yes.
What does he win?
What do I win, guys?
You win the raccoon.
Do I win the raccoon? Oh,
the
my
rac-
gosh. I
We're
can't wait
pretty-
to take this home.
We think he's haunted, but
Yeah.
you get to take him back
That is a
California.
very haunted Annabelle's creation looking raccoon.
Woo!
This feels like a Blumhouse movie.
It
for
is.
sure. Wow.
All right, on the topic, what is the best gift you've ever received besides the
The
raccoon?
best gift I've ever received? How far back can I go? Entire life?
Are you going to say the gift of life?
No.
Okay.
No. It's a dorky.
Thanks, Mom.
It's a dorky answer. My brother and I, whenever my parents would say, like, well, what was your favorite Christmas? There was one Christmas where we got tent beds. They were basically a tent that you could put on your bed. I've never forgotten that Christmas morning, ever. I was like, a tent on your bed? So I will say to this day, the greatest gift I've ever gotten, besides my life, is tent beds.
Thanks, Mom.
Thanks, Mom.
Tent beds. Okay, it sounds awesome in theory, but
Yeah.
then also sounds like you would suffocate.
No,
'cause it's
you're
so
fine.
hot.
No. It's like, yeah, I mean, you can't live like in Phoenix, Arizona, but it's like, it's just a tent on your bed. And so you can go like, good night, zip, and just close up your little dome.
I've never had a tent bed.
You need to have tent beds. Everybody needs tent beds.
Everybody needs a tent bed. Real quick, because you started to tell me you got some new ink.
I did. This
Let's
is my
talk
first
about
ever
it.
tattoo.
How beautiful is this? This is a waveform.
And it is trees reflected over water. It's
trees
actually
over
my
water.
design. And it is, I'm so proud of this because I waited 45 years to get ink and I finally did it. But I think this is the first of many. I think
Okay.
it's the first of many.
Did you cry?
Huh?
Did you cry?
No, I didn't
Oh.
cry. But I did do that thing that people talk about where you're like halfway through and you like zen out and go to some out-of-body experience, like the tattoo thing. I looked at the guy doing it, Jim Sylvia Tattoo in Los Angeles. He did such a remarkable job. But halfway through, I was like, I'm having a hard time understanding what's going on right now. And he was like, yeah, that's Tattoos High. And I was like, this is really surreal. And then when you exit it, I was like, oh, I see why people get addicted to this.
It's like acid.
Yeah. It was like I went somewhere out of my body and then I came back. But some of it did hurt. Yes.
No.
Yeah.
Well, it looks great. And
Thank
so
you.
the waveform actually says music is everywhere,
Yeah, music is everywhere.
which is your
Which is like kind of my
Your catchphrase,
my
your
thing.
foundation.
Yes.
So talk to us real quickly about what music is everywhere. It's you have merch, you have t-shirts.
So I was lucky enough to make videos on Instagram and TikTok and on the social media, a couple years ago, and I never expected it would become the thing that it did.
Why not? You're so freaking good. It is my favorite thing on the internet.
I appreciate that. It's one of those things that I think that it worked because I wasn't trying.
Okay.
It worked because I was being like authentically myself, and I think that when people saw the videos and how much I love music, they were like, yes. And so there was something about it that I couldn't have created or like acted out. It was just like how I feel about things. And so my life has transformed for the better. I mean, I'm here sitting with Lauren O'Neill, being interviewed by Q101 for the second time because I make silly comedy videos on the internet about how much I love music. But every day I'm grateful, and every day I count my blessings, and I'm just happy to be here.
Well, I'm so happy you're here. I'm so happy to know you and run into you in the mosh pits.
You're so easy to find. You're so easy to find. It's amazing. Every time I go, I wonder if I'm going to find Lauren. Oh, there she is. Right there. The brightest head in the bunch.
And when you're on the internet a lot, I feel like it can be a suck hole of just crap and negativity and garbage. And so I always turn to you to ground me and bring me back to like funny. And you're such a huge fan of music, and it really shows. And I love all your stuff. Consume everything you can of Jacob Givens.
Please.
JacobGivens.com, right?
Yeah, it's Jacob Givens. Everywhere you find me, it's just Jacob Givens. The only place that it's got a "the" in front of it is TikTok, because somebody beat me to the Jacob Givens there.
Son of a bitch!
Dare they? So that's the only place that you say the Jacob Givens, but everywhere else, just Jacob Givens. So that's it.
Thanks, buddy.
Thank you, buddy.
I love you.
I love you.
I think we have a Guar show to get to.
We got to go to Guar.
We're going to get some bodily fluids thrown at us. It's Riot Fest!
Riot Fest.